And we are live here in the panhandle of Oklahoma, bordering the Kansas line here in Tyrone, Oklahoma. It's homecoming tonight here in Tyrone for a matchup between the Bulls and the Bobcats. We get a pretty good matchup for you tonight. Tyrone had an impressive win last week over Winoka. At Winoka, and the Bulls themselves were coming off of a win against Beaver last week. So, Peyton, I ran off from home and completely forgot my notes, left them everywhere. So right now we are on doing a coin flip here, not at the 50-yard line, Peyton, the 40-yard line. This is one of the few 8-man football fields that are still 80 yards.
I think we only know of 3, right? Southwest? And
Southwest no longer has it.
Oh, really? They got a new stadium?
No, they're Class A now.
Oh, I forgot about that.
They are Class A now. So out there for your Bulls the captains are Rickert, Flowers, Gonzalez, and Milliken. And it looks like the Bulls won the toss and select to defer. Or no, the Bobcats defer, and the Bulls will receive the opening kickoff. So the Bobcats will receive the second half kickoff. So, Peyton, just here quick before the game, before opening kickoff, what are your keys to the game? I can almost bet they're going to be the same as they have been
this week. I'm going to say more on the blocking. I mean, we were watching film on Tyrone last week. I mean, they are hard to block, and they have a really good nose guard. That I think it's 22. What's his name?
Angel Lopez. He's a sophomore.
I think it's 22, but I might be wrong. But he's a stud. So we're going to have to block, and of course, continue our 3 yards in a cloud dust, and just got to play our game and not theirs.
Yeah, so there are going to be some players tonight that are not going to be at their, or I should say a singular player that's not going to be where he usually is, and that is number 1, Tyree Jackson. We've seen him play quarterback. We've seen him play wide receiver. We've seen him play guard, tight end, running back, fullback. Well, tonight, guess what? He's going to take on another role. He's going to add something to his utility knife, and he is going to be playing center.
There we go.
For the Bulls. He's going to be playing center.
What do we call it, Austin? The S position. He plays the S.
Be like, hey, Tyree, what position do you play?
Yeah, I play.
I am a football player. So going to be doing the kicking duties for the Bobcats is number 6, Kevin Chico, freshman. Back deep to return is, I bet, Cowan, and number 1, Tyree Jackson. See, we have our center returning kicks. How many teams can say they have that?
I'd probably say 0.
And the kick is off, and it's an onside. It's going to be pounced on. No, it's not. It's going here, there. And finally going to recover it is number 20, Flowers. Zane Flowers on the recovery. It hit Frankie there at the front line, kind of got away from him. And so the Bulls are going to set up shop nicely at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10 Bulls. It's number 32, Peyton.
32, yep, 32. Wyatt Johnson.
Senior. So I can almost bet Tyrone is going to run a 4. It looks so far they're going to be running a 4 front, but I bet number 3 might back up to a linebacker, or they might be running a flex. Nope, they are running a 4. Yeah, they're running a flex defense right here. Yep, a flex. Going to get upfield. That's number 5 on the carry for the Bulls. That is Daughtry. Going to pick up a couple there. Yep, so they are in a flex defense. See, I know a little bit about this flex defense, Peyton. My senior and junior year, Coach Schrauk implemented it, and it's a 2-tackle system, 2-tackle or 3-tackle, excuse me. You got 2 down tackles, a nose guard, and then you get your outside linebacker. So it's kind of like a 3-3 is kind of how you run it, and you have your 3 defensive backs. But in this case, they have their
5.
They have their 5 front, and it's going to be blown up for a loss of about 2. See, and like what we always talk about, Peyton, you have to win the battle up front. And let me tell you, by looking at some of these Tyrone kids, they have got some beef on the line.
Let me tell you, that 32's a hoss. He looks like one hard son of a gun to block.
He definitely does. So you got one receiver to the right, another to the left. Shotgun formation. Daughtry going to keep it himself. He's going to let one fly. He's got Flowers down the field, and it's caught down the left sideline. 10-5, and he's going to be brought down at the 5-yard line. Coach Whitfield going deep into his bag of tricks right there. It looked like it's going to be a quarterback draw to the left, and just a perfectly placed ball right there to Flowers.
All balls like, oh my gosh, great throw there too. Holy smokes, on the run.
Goodness, what a throw!
Good gosh.
So they're going to be first and goal down at the 5-yard line, Peyton. What a
What a
play.
heck of a play there, too.
They just had 13 people on the line of scrimmage about to stop the run. I mean, so 2 receiver twins to the right. Daughtry going to keep it himself, going to try to get upfield, and he is going to be stopped. A flag is going to fly. I think it's going to be a holding on the Bulls. Flag or clock is going to stop. Yep, and it is a holding on the Bulls.
We've got windows here that are really, really dirty, to be honest with you, so I didn't see the kind of that marking. And it actually was a
Yeah, you know, they had a, here in the booth that we're in here in Tyrone, they had a wasp problem. They said that right before we got here that they were a lot of wasps in the booth.
We know a thing or two real fast.
Yes, we do. So that's going to be a 10-yard loss after the penalty. It's going to be a 2-receiver set, another one to the left, another to the right. Inside handoff to Cowan. Cowan's going to be brought down from the backside defensive end. See, and I used to have a coach that used to say, Peyton, that if a defensive end, if you're running a play to one side and he makes a play from the other side, it's rather, 1, you're not very fast, or 2, that guy's going to be playing on Saturdays.
They read good.
I mean, it's just
the Tyrone D-line. I mean, I thought we blocked pretty good there. Just good defensive.
And I can pretty much assure you that it's not because Kane Cowan is slow.
No,
I mean,
no, he is what we call sneaky fast. So
yeah, sneaky athletic.
So he is. I mean, that's a heck of a play there too. But who was the backside in there? Was it 22?
It was number 33, I
33?
think. 33 made the play. That was Brennett Witt Jr. So drop back to pass, going to hit Gonzalez in the flats. Gonzalez is going to try to make a man miss, and he's going to try to get Skinny down the right sideline, and it's going to be 4th down at about the 8-yard line. Or 3rd down, excuse me. Yeah, so 3rd down there coming up for the Bulls. 3rd and goal, actually, 3rd and goal. Bulls are going to be set up at about the 9-yard line. See what the Bulls have here. They got Gonzalez to the right. They got Flowers to the left. Shotgun formation. Daughtry and Cowan in the backfield. Drop back to pass. Inside handoff to Cowan, and Cowan is swallowed up. Ball is out, but they're going to call him down there. Let me tell you, Peyton, number 32 was right there, and that's the player of the game that we were just talking about, Wyatt Johnson, to watch out for on the opposing team. And he just absolutely shed a block there by the center.
I'm telling you,
and just made a play. I mean,
he was the main factor of them beating Winoka last week. I mean, they just couldn't block him, couldn't do anything against him.
I can almost see a green All-State jacket in his future. I'm not, and maybe a little too soon to talk or tell, but
he's a stud.
Back to the line, 2 receivers to the left side. That's Zay Flowers and Cowan. Cowan now in motion over to the right side. And we have whistles blowing, and it's going to be a timeout, I believe, taken by the Bobcats.
Timeout by the officials. I think headlights were on.
Headlights on the left side there.
Headlights were on, so they're going to re-pump the game clock. And there we go. Drop back to pass. Here comes the pass rush. He's going to lob one up there. It is caught by Flowers. Draven Starr on the touchdown. Excuse me, I made it's Starr on the reception. I don't even know where he was lined up at. I'm not going to lie.
Was he in the backfield?
I think he was at tight end there. Number 42, Draven Starr.
It's a touchdown. They're counting at 6-0. Your Balko-Forgan Bulls, and they will go for 2 here.
So 2-point conversion attempt on the way.
First quarter of play, Balko-Forgan Bulls on top, 6-0. Draven Starr, the running back, with the reception. Pass from Daughtry, the quarterback.
So twins to the left, shotgun formation, ball is snapped. Going to be a toss out to Cowan. Cowan going to try to make a man miss, and he does. And he's going to try to dive in, see what the call is. They're going to call him short.
Yeah, football yard short.
Good night of living. If he was about 6'1" and reached, ifs and buts, ifs and buts.
Ifs and buts.
So 2-point conversion is no good for the Bulls, but they do take a 6-0 lead led by Daughtry off the arm of Daughtry. 2 for 2 right there, 2 for 2, and a touchdown pass. We're going to go to a quick commercial break, and we will be back live here on YouTube TV with more Bulls action. And we are back live here on YouTube. The Bulls up on the Bobcats 6-0 after a 9-yard touchdown pass from the arm of Daughtry right into the breadbasket of Starr. Going to be doing the kicking duties is Daughtry. Back deep to return for the Bobcats is number 2, Elijah Aguino Jr. See what the Bulls have here. You got to run your lanes here, Peyton. You got to run your lanes, and it's a nice-looking kick. It's going to be returnable. It's going to bounce right in front of him. Get on the ball, get on the ball, get on the ball, get on the ball! Oh, man, that would have been
Really
huge,
close.
Peyton. That would have been huge.
Heck of a kick there, too.
Goodness, just gave a very favorable bounce by the Bulls. A Bobcat is slow to get up right there. That's number 13, Anthony Favola, senior. Good to see him get up and stay in the huddle there. Man, if we could have got that kick right there.
Momentum. We have the momentum right now, too, so defense here needs to get a good 3 and out.
See, and I will say that the Bulls defense is very, very strong against the run. It's kind of where the pass game comes in. It's kind of where they get a little tore up, but it looks like right now that they are in the pistol formation, so I can almost guess that they are going to pass. Just because he jumped, that doesn't mean anything. It's the offensive lineman jumped first. False start. Yep, false start on the offense, yes. That is a great call right there because, see, you can jump off sides, but you have to get back over. And if an offensive lineman doesn't react in time, then it's not a penalty. So really good job there by the right end for the Bulls there. That is, I do believe.
No, they called us offsides, yep.
This right here is false start.
Yeah, that's either false start or legal procedure, so.
Okay. So 1st and 5 coming up for the Bobcats. Jet sweep, Peyton. Jet sweep to the right. Yep, and it's going to be an outside handoff. See, and it's little stuff like that, telltale signs that you kind of need to look for in the backfield. I don't know if you saw this, but the fullback was in a 4-point stance.
Yep.
So that's just kind of the stuff that, Tyree and whoever's playing linebacker right there kind of has to point out and be like, hey, he's in a 4-point stance. He's probably not going to get the ball right here. So, you just got to find the ticks and the tails of the offense so you can try to get an advantage on them. So a 2-yard gain there on the carry. 2nd down and short coming up for the Bobcats. Pistol look again. I bet it's going to be an inside handoff right here. Good night, 11. And it is, and it's going to be down the right sideline. It's going to be a foot race. He's out of bounds. Finally pushed out of bounds by number 0, Kane Cowan, who's going to get credited for that tackle. They're going to put him at about the, I'd say, Peyton, the 33, 34, about the 33-yard line. I will say that this has always been one of the harder fields to know where they're at because there is no notches in the field like a normal football field. So you kind of just
a backyard football.
Kind of like a backyard football field. So Twins to the right over here on the right side, shotgun formation coming up. No back in the backfield. Man in motion, drop back. He's going to keep it himself up the middle, and he's going to be gone. 20, 10, 5, touchdown Bobcats. They answer back on a – kind of have to do the quick math here, Peyton, from the 30 to – since they, you eliminate 10 yards right there. So I'd have to say probably a 50-yard touchdown. 54-yard touchdown run, just a quarterback keeper right up the middle. Found a hole that you could just kind of drive a truck through.
Really good blocking there, too. I mean, they did their job, really.
So 2-point conversion attempt on the way. Two backs in the backfield. Quarterback going to keep it himself, going to just get upfield, and he does. And the Bobcats are going to reclaim or going to get their first lead of the night. 8-6 is your score. Just really good blocking there. Like you said, Peyton, just really good blocking there by the Bobcats.
They usually have about 2 or 3 running backs, and that's what that jet sweeps. They can run quarterback blast.
And then when you think that they're going to run something, they'll hit a fullback dive, and he'll just be untouched before your nose guard could even realize what just happened.
On that, you can run waggle, you run flag post. I mean, that offense is so hard to stop.
It genuinely and it really is because they keep you guessing. It kind of reminds me of like what Tipton does. Tipton does the exact same thing, and they just keep you guessing the entire game.
They can run 5 fullback dives in a row, and then you think they're running it again, and they'll just spread you out and just throw the ball. So.
Some pretty good games going on tonight. You got your my hometown Sharon Mutual Trojans are going to be going up against Kremlin Hillsdale tonight. That's who the Trojans have. I think they're traveling to Kremlin tonight. But, Peyton, what's going on in Class B? Laverne.
Class B1. Laverne and Turpin play tonight.
That should be a good one.
That's 1 versus 2. It's 6-6 right now in the first quarter. Hollis 16 over Central Marlowe at 16-0. Garber beat Pond Creek by 34. Look at some Class C scores.
Go check out some Class C.
That's all it is for the B. Winoka 6, Timberlake 8 in the first quarter.
That should be a good one there.
That's all the updates right now. There's no other updates.
All right. Well, a lot of games probably still going on for Friday night, but a lot of teams like to have Thursday night games going right into fall break. So, and it's a little pooch kick down the right side. It's going to be returnable by Flowers. Flowers is going to pounce on it at the 30-yard line, and let's get this Bulls offense, who we always see pound the rock, who has turned into a very air raid team tonight. Another really good game tonight. Yankees going against the Cleveland Indians tonight, or Guardians, excuse me. Giancarlo Stanton just took the lead over Cleveland, 4-3. He just hit a home run in the 8th inning.
Yeah, I think Yankees might sweep him after this game and the next.
Yep.
I think Yankees are too good this year.
Man in motion, going to give it to Cowan. Cowan going to try to shake and bake, but so it's going to be a gain of maybe 1 on the carry. See, and I kind of like that play. It looked like they were going to set up a screen, and then it would just happen to be a little pitch. It's just we got to execute on the blocking a little bit better and make some room, because let me tell you, Kane is a very electric player.
Yeah, you don't want him.
When
you don't
he
want
has
open
the ball,
space.
I mean, when he's in open space, he is dadgum near impossible to tackle. And see, just like that, just that little bitty hesitation, and he got upfield and got about 3 yards there. So 3rd down and 7 coming up for the Bulls. So I think besides the couple targets to Star and to Flowers, Kane Cowan has been the main workhorse for the offense so far to look tonight. So, I mean, just expect him to get the ball quite a bit, it looks
Tyrone
like.
probably have two or three guys just got an eye on Kane all game long.
So they're going to flip the play, it looks like. Trips to the right. Daughtry all alone. Ball is snapped. Drop back to pass. Incomplete. So 4th down coming up for the Bulls. Really good pass protection there. I mean, just kind of didn't really have a lot open right there. Really good pass defense there by the Bobcats. See what Coach Whitfield draws up here for the offense. Maybe looking like they're going to punt it, Peyton. Yep. And the punting team is out there for the Bulls. And it's a high snap, but he snags it, and it turns into a really, really nice punt. Get a favorable bounce, hustle down there, get down there, and it's going to pin them down inside their own 5-yard line. Really good job there by Tyree, handling the high snap and just and executing the punt to perfection.
That could have went south real
that
quick.
That could have went way south. We're talking like south of Mexico south. That's how south it could have went. So 1st down coming up for the Bobcats. 6:37 left to go here in the first quarter of play. Bobcats on top of your Bulls, 8-6. So 2 receivers set, twins to the right. Under center look man in motion. There's that fullback dive that I was talking about, Peyton, but the Bulls handled it very, very well, closed up any opening that they might have had in the A gap, pick up about 2, 2nd down and 8 coming up for the Bobcats.
I want to thank the Beaver Sale Barn for being our Player of the Game sponsor all season long. At the end of this one, the guys from YouTube Television will tell you who the Player of the Game is from the Beaver Sale Barn in the Bobcats come back up to the line of scrimmage.
So, shotgun formation, a receiver to the right, man in motion, ball is snapped. He's going to give an inside draw, and the Bulls defense is going to stand there. So third down, big-time third down for the defense because they are deep in their territory, and I can almost bet that they would punt it if they got.
I would. I mean, I always tell you guys to watch the fake, but they're usually in this situation they're going to have to punt it here if the Bulls can get a stop on third down here.
See, and I will say, Peyton, that October has always been my favorite part for football because, it's the breast cancer awareness. No one fights alone. And, just seeing the pink and the school colors is just really, really cool. So a man in motion, and it's a low bobbling snap. Quarterback going to keep it, and I think they're going to stop him, Peyton, about 4 short of the first down. I think the Bobcats are going to have to punt it. Yep, and here comes the punting unit coming out. And see, you could always tell when the punting team's coming on because you see all the big uglies, all the hogs trotting off the field.
Switch them off.
So, Peyton, what do you usually say in this situation right here?
Well, you got to watch the fake. I mean, no matter where it's at, you have to watch the fake.
Oh, he thought he was going to be off for the punt team. So the punt is going to be down the right sideline. It's going to not get a very good bounce. That was a 6-yard punt, Peyton.
There we go. Hey, that's good for us.
That is very good for the Bulls.
Very good.
Now you got to go capitalize on this possession right here. Do you look at kicking a field goal?
Maybe we got Dan Bailey. Is he available this week?
No, he went to Southwest Covenant, a team that was 8-man football back in the day, and I will say that they absolutely kicked the dog crap out of us when we were freshmen.
Oh, I know.
When we were freshmen, we were destined to win it all that year, and we go to a kicking school with an 80-yard field, and let me tell you, they dusted
40 on us in the first quarter.
And you're just looking up at the scoreboard like, well, here we go. So shotgun formation coming up, inside handoff, and the ball is bobbled, and they're going to fight for it, and I think the Bulls come up with it. Just kind of an exchange on the handoff that kind of wasn't pure right there. So
I think we talk about it too is you got to keep the turnovers and penalties in this game. You're going to have to beat Tyrone at their place especially.
And it doesn't make the situation really easy for you when you give them gift wrap possessions.
Yes.
I mean, that would have been a definition of a gift wrap possession. I mean, they just gave you a 6-yard punt.
A chance to score again.
With a chance to score.
17 yards out right now. So, I mean, we just got to capitalize on this possession.
But I will say that the Bobcat defense has always been sturdy, even when we were in school. I mean, they do not like to give up much, just like that right there. And it's the battle behind the sticks. When you get behind that initial 10 yards to gain, that's when the battle starts creeping up.
It gets harder every time.
I mean, you're kind of making it easy on them because they're no longer beating you. You're beating yourself.
Yep.
I mean.
Other sponsors tonight include
So Daughtry going to get the call from Coach Whitfield.
Dine-in, takeout, open 6 days a week from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m.
So Gonzalez going to be split out wide to the right. Cowan and Flowers to the left. Daughtry all alone in the backfield. Look for him to bring the dogs, and they do. Daughtry going to keep it himself down the right sideline. Hits a stiff arm. It's going to be close. I think he's going to be brought down at about the 10-yard line. Going to be about 5 short, Peyton, of the first down. 4th and 5 coming up. 3 minutes and counting left to go here in the first quarter of play. Bulls trailing 6-8. I will say, Peyton, that the Bulls are scrappy.
Yes,
the Bulls are scrapping tonight. I mean, they are going up against a very, very physical, team that is really big up front. And we have a couple players on the offensive line tonight that have never played offensive line. I just noticed that you have Reichert, Flowers, Milliken, and those aren't our 3 normal offensive linemen. I mean. So Daughtry going to try to get down to the left sideline, and it's going to be close. Oh.
It may be a first down. No, it's not.
Nope, it's going to be a turnover on downs on the Bulls. Just a jet sweep to the left, and you couldn't really get that corner, that defensive end hooked right there. I mean,
they're good. I mean, they're doing their job. They're reading
and the defensive end did a really good job extending the play. I mean, that's what you want when you're a defensive end. You don't let them hook you. You create a wall. It's kind of pretty much you create a wall right there, and you make him cut up where your linebackers can make a play.
Yep.
And they just did that to perfection right there.
The Bulls on defense now.
So twins to the right, another player to the left, man in motion. It's a bobbled snap. See who's going to get it here, Peyton. See who's going to get it here. I think the Bulls might have it, and the Bulls have it. Another turnover for the defense. Bulls defense stands on a bobbled snap.
At the 7-yard line.
7-yard line is where the Bulls will take over.
By the Tyrone Bobcats. So things are looking good right now in the first quarter for your Balko-Forgan Bulls. Let's see if they can push it in this time. So they trail 8-6 here with 2:18 left to go on the Crossroads Express scoreboard. The Bulls come up the line, wide to the left.
The Bulls defense came to play tonight.
Yeah,
I think
they are. I mean, we're hitting them.
Shotgun formation, ball snap, going to be a keeper by Daughtry. Daughtry going to try to fight and get as much as he can. I think he's going to get down to about the 4-yard line, Pete.
Maybe 2 yards on the play, so it'll be second and goal now from the 4-yard line. Officially as coming down to the ball game now, Coach Nichols, number 0.
See what the Bulls offense has here for
As he runs the play back in.
goal line here inside the 10.
Probably watch something here with Kane. Maybe a motion
I
jet
can
sweep.
maybe
jet sweep here.
maybe an option pass. That's an RPO is kind of
Frankie Gonzalez
is calling the name right here.
Doctor in the shot.
Probably won't happen. And it's going to be an inside handoff to Cowan. Cowan's going to reach for the goal line. Touchdown, Bulls! Number 0, Kane Cowan on the rush, on the carry.
See the good block there?
Really good block.
Getting the nose guard, double team the nose guard, open the lane for Kane, and there we go.
See, and like in that situation, they ran counter, okay? They down, pull and kick, pull and wrapped, okay? And so in that situation right there, I would really, really love to see the Bulls to introduce this thing called ace blocking.
Yep.
Ace blocking is when your guard and your center, they double team up to the nose, and whatever your guard and center do, they make the decision on who breaks off and gets the linebacker. If your linebacker shoots, your guard gets him. But if he scrapes, then you guys switch off. I mean, it seems really difficult, but it's really, really not. And the 2-point conversion attempt is going to be no good. But the Bulls take the lead 12-8 here. Minute 40 left to go here in the first quarter. We're going to go to a quick commercial break, and we will be back live here on YouTube TV with more Bulls action. And we are back live here after the touchdown run by Cowan. Kickoff is going to be kicked out of bounds at about the 10-yard line, so that's going to be a penalty. And that's going to, I think, on an 80-yard field, Peyton, they take it at the 20, I do believe.
It might be the 25. But it could, I think it might be actually the 20.
Unfortunately, and so it gives Tyrone good field position here. But again, your Balko-Forgan Bulls lead this one 12-8. 1:40 left to go on the Crossroads Express scoreboard. I want to thank General Manager John Elsey for being in studio tonight, engineering and producing this game and doing a good job of it for us. Thanks, John. Bobcats come up to the line now out of the field for your Balko-Forgan Bulls.
I know.
Number 5, Kenny Daughtry, and we're going to move the football up more because they missed
Yep,
it by
25-yard line.
Yep, 25. Okay, so it's going to be at the 25-yard line is where they're going to set up shop.
Tyrone Bobcats.
So
Parker out there on the field also. Number 5, Keenan Daughtry as well.
one receiver split out wide to the left, shotgun formation, quarterback and a back, man in motion. Going to be an inside handoff to the big running back, and they're going to be there. Really good job there by the Bulls defense. That's number 11, Gentry Parker, setting the edge, getting off of that block and making a play. Really good job there by Gentry right there. A pickup of about 3 on the carry.
And of course, he's doing his job, kind of pushing him inside and got off the block, and he made the tackle. So really good job there by Gentry Parker.
Tire Shop in Balko, our kickoff sponsor all season long. Back of the line now come the Bobcats with 1:10 left to go here in the first quarter. 12-8 our score, your Bulls on top.
So I bet a jet sweep's coming, Peyton. Jet sweep. Yep, there it is. And it's going to give it to his big running back, and he's going to be tackled after about a 2-yard gain right there. See, and that's the kind of stuff that you need to look at. See, did you see the fullback in a 4-point stance?
Yep.
It's really, yes,
Yeah,
it is really hard to get off of a 4-point stance and take a handoff. I mean,
Don't see it very much anymore.
No. But there was a time, wide receivers used to be in a 3-point stance.
Back in the 40s, maybe 50s. They might have had early 60s.
Were you born then?
Don't think I was. Feels like it sometimes, but I don't think I was.
So trips out to the right, shotgun formation, all alone out in the backfield. Ball is snapped. Quarterback going to keep it himself, and he's got a man in the flats. Incomplete, 4th down coming up for the Bobcats.
Bobcats once again will turn it over. Not going to turn it over on downs. Excuse me, but they'll have a 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt this one.
Think they punt it here?
25-yard line.
I think they go for it.
I think they go for it. I mean,
Because you're what? 50 yards, right?
and your defense has been playing pretty good. I mean, for the most part.
They've really allowed just one big passing play,
Yep.
but I think they go for it here.
And they are in the huddle like they are going to go for it.
Watch the ball here. Got to watch the ball.
Yep, you have to watch the ball. Jet sweep again, Peyton. Jet sweep again.
Yep.
Now he comes in motion over to the right side. They're trying to draw them off sides, what they're trying to do, and it's not working.
Yep, there's a jet sweep. And the Bulls defense is going to be there, and he's going to be short, I think.
Yep.
Turnover on downs. Bulls hold, baby. Turnover on downs. What do we say, Peyton? Bend, but don't break, baby. Bend, but don't break. The Bulls defense holds on 3rd down. Turnover on downs. Bulls are going to set up nicely at the 33-yard line. 1st down, Bulls.
I like the play from Tyrone. They do a fake jet sweep, then pause, jet sweep to the other side. And I like it, but really good defense there by the Bulls, though. Bend but don't break moment, and let's go. Get some momentum back on offense.
So 2 receivers set. Gonzalez to the right, Flowers to the left. Shotgun formation. Daughtry and Cowan in the backfield. Cowan loses the ball. It's out, and it's going to be recovered by the Bobcats.
Yard line. So a fumble by Cowan, and the Bobcats recover it. So just like that, after a good play by the defense, they have to come right back out.
That just kind of deflates the
I mean,
whole momentum that you had right there. I mean, it just pops your balloon of momentum.
Tyrone, 8. Kind of stopped some momentum there, unfortunately. Balko-Forgan had most of the momentum in this first quarter. And now the Tyrone Bobcats will come back out.
So the Bobcats take possession again. 2 receivers or 1 receiver. Another. I can almost feel a jet sweep coming again.
jet sweep.
Or no,
Maybe
it's going to be.
quarterback keep. Watch quarterback keep.
Quarterback keep.
Man in motion coming on the left side is the handoff.
Yep, there's a jet sweep again, and the Bulls defense is there. I will say, Peyton, that the Bulls defense is playing really well on that.
Yeah, I mean, besides one broken play,
Yep.
they've played really good at stopping the run.
And so that's going to do it for your first quarter of play. Your Bulls on top, 12-8. We're going to go to a quick commercial break, and we will be back live here on YouTube TV with more Bulls action. And we are back live here in Tyrone, Oklahoma. First quarter has ended, immenced. So the Bulls are on top there, 12-8. So want to talk about the previous play, Peyton, on how the Bobcats got back on offense was a fumbled
inside zone to Kane, and Kane just couldn't keep the ball in his hands, and Tyrone made a good play and got the ball.
quarterback keeper up the middle, and the Bulls defense is going to be there for a very, very shy gain. First one in there, it looks like it is none other than number 1, Tyree Jackson right there, bending his neck right there and making a stop there. Really good job there by Tyree. And then, like we always say, Peyton, you got to hold on.
Calvary's coming.
Calvary is coming.
All season long. Crossroads Express, if you need to fuel up, you can do it there. They've got great food there as well. Crossroads Express, if you want a hot cup of coffee, stop at Crossroads Express convenience store in Balko, across the street from the post office.
So 2 receivers set. Inside handoff to the big running back, and he's going to be brought down by number 88, the defensive menace, number 88, who is that Peyton Levi Milliken.
I mean, matter of time we start calling his name.
Yep. The old minister of defense right there.
This Balko-Forgan defense doing a great job tonight so far, and what a way to start the second quarter of play. 11:01 left to go in the second quarter on the Crossroads Express scoreboard. 12-8.
So punt team out there for the Bobcats, and it's going to be a nice-looking punt right there, but it's going to be returnable by Cowan. Cowan going to try to make something happen. Good night of living the nose guard, Peyton, right there, the long snapper.
He blocked. I mean, we blocked it. We had him blocked. He threw the block, made the tackle. I mean, that was a.
I mean, he almost made Gentry make the tackle right there.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much else you can do on that. He's just good. I mean, he's hard to block.
So Flowers to the left, Gonzalez to the right, and the ball is out again, Peyton.
We got it.
Hope that it's Balko-Forgan, and I believe it is Balko-Forgan. They recovered the fumble. Thank goodness. So it'll be
That was almost trouble in paradise again.
They actually pick up 2 on the play after the fumble, so got a little bit lucky on that one as well. The Bulls in the huddle now, bringing the play in is number 2, Franklin Gonzalez, the junior for the Balko-Forgan Bulls. They break the huddle, going wide right now.
So 2 receivers set. You got Flowers to the left, Gonzalez to the right. It's going to be a little pass into Gonzalez. Gonzalez going to kind of run the wrong direction, but forward progress is going to be called. Going to see what the penalty marker is here, Peyton.
Face mask. Oh, holding? Where's the holding call was? On
They're calling a face mask there on the offense.
Oh, they called a face mask?
Might be against Tyrone. We'll see. Gotta wait for the official signal. The official call here is the line judge picks up the flag and puts it back in his pocket, and it's going to be against Balko-Forgan as they back the football up down to about the 8-yard line, it looks like. So penalty goes
Was it holding?
Balko-Forgan Bills.
No face mask on the offense.
Huh.
Weird. Something you don't see every day. A face mask against the offense. Bringing the play in now is number 5, Keenan Dorfman Jr.
I don't know if I.
Because, usually when they call they don't really call face mask on offense because it's called a stiff arm.
Yeah.
Usually.
Maybe he just grabbed it. And
Maybe had it at a weird angle.
Answer that, Rhonda. It's from John.
So drop back to pass. He's going to let one fly, and he hits Cowan in the flats. Cowan going to try to make something happen. Going to pick up a couple there.
About 5 or 6 yards on the play. So a good pickup there by Kane Cowan to get some of the jump yards back. It's going to be 3rd and probably about 13 or so at this point. So 9:39 left to go here in the second.
So 9.5 left to go here in the first half of play. Balko-Forgan has possession of the ball. 3rd and 10 coming up for the Bulls.
Bringing the play in is number 5, Keenan Dorfman, the junior, your quarterback tonight. Boy, does he have a good arm, and he's going to need it tonight to throw in this wind. That's for sure. The wind out there about 20 to 30 miles per hour right now. Wide to the right is Frankie Gonzalez.
So Gonzalez is going to be split out to the right.
Timeout
a timeout is going to be called for the Bulls. We're going to take one with them. We will be back live here on YouTube TV with more Bulls action. And we are back live here in Tyrone, Oklahoma, here in the panhandle of Oklahoma, where the Bulls are faced with a third down, 3 to the right, trips action. Going to step up in the pocket, going to let one fly. He's got a man, it's Cowan, and it's intercepted by the Bobcats down the left sideline. It may be going for 6 the other way, and he's going to be tackled down at about the 10-yard line. The Bobcats take possession there.
I mean, you can say, the safety played a good job. Safety had both spots. We ran a post play, and he just read the quarterback. Quarterback made a good throw, and just really good defense play there by the Tyrone safety.
So one receiver going to be split out wide to the right, shotgun formation. In the backfield is number 13 for the Bobcats, Favula, and it's going to be handoff to Favula. He's going to try to get upfield. Let me tell you, Peyton, he's a hard back to bring down. 10-5, touchdown, Bobcats. Bobcats take a 2-point lead, 2-point conversion attempt on the way. So 3 backs in the backfield. Favula going to keep it himself, and he's going to be run down by number 88, Levi Milliken. Keeps it within 2. Levi Milliken just making a play right there. Just really, really good job there by Levi. Favula is really hard back to bring down.
He looks every bit of 6'1". I mean, he's a big running back.
So, Peyton, what do you take away from so far here in the first half of play?
I don't know, it just feels like, we're up by 20 right now. You just feel like, those games where you should be winning right now. What's killing us is what? Penalties and turnovers. Turnovers is absolutely killing us right now.
Yep.
We get
a fumble and an
Yep.
interception.
Yep, that's what's hurting us. We should be up right now, but it is what it is. You just got to come back and run your offense.
I do believe on 4th down attempts, I do believe the Bulls are 2 for 2 tonight.
Yep, we are. I think the only thing that's stopping us right now is just the turnovers.
Yeah. So the kickoff is about to ensue here. See what the Bulls offense has in store for the Bobcats. Kind of been running an option all night tonight, Peyton. The Bulls have, and see if we can keep them guessing.
Right here, I'd watch the onside.
Definitely.
Welcome back to Friday Night Football on 93.7 My FM, presented by Tri-Media Insurance. Our score, Tyrone.
So back deep to return is going to be Cowan.
Balko-Forgan Bulls on the kickoff. We got a couple players back there, Kane Cowan and also Tyree Jackson. Kickoff is a short one. They tried the onside kick, and guess what? They recovered the onside kick. It's going to be first and 10.
All right, let me get that list right here for you.
I just don't really have words right now for that, Pate.
It's a really good onside kick.
Really nicely executed onside kick there.
They'll have a first and 10 now at the 37-yard line inside Balko-Forgan territory. Let's hope the Bulls can hold them here. So we've got a good game tonight, folks. A lot of people expected this to be more lopsided, but it's certainly a really good game.
So Bulls defense trots back out on the field. One receiver split out wide to the left. Shotgun formation. Ball is snapped. Quarterback going to keep it himself up the middle, and he's got a little bit of daylight, and he's going to be finally brought down by number 2, Gonzalez, on the tackle, but not after, I do believe, Peyton, he picks up a first down.
It's short, about inches short, second inches.
Alrighty, about the length of the football shy, it looks like.
They'll spot the football down at the 27-yard line inside Balko-Forgan territory. All right. Coming up at halftime, it's the Oz's convenience store halftime.
Going to see right here, 2 receivers going to be split out wide to the left, tight end to the right. Or quarterback all alone, look for a motion.
Timeout, Tyrone.
So a timeout is going to be called by the Bobcats. We're going to take one with them, and we will be back live here on YouTube TV with more Bulls action. And we are back live here in Tyrone here on YouTube TV. Man in motion, third down coming up. Inside handoff, no false start.
False start, yep.
So that is going to help the Bulls defense out. Going to back them up 5.
That'll be a 5-yard penalty now against the Bobcats.
So illegal procedure on the play.
Referee grabs the football, stands at the line, tells both squads to stand back while he marks the football. And he walks it off the 5 yards. It's going to spot it down now at about the 27-yard line inside Balko-Forgan territory.
See, it's because they don't have the hashes, Peyton.
Oh,
they
yeah.
don't have the hashes, so the refs have to be exactly precise on what 5 yards.
That's really hard to do, especially though the hash is there.
So I bet the refs had a meeting before the game, and they were like, hey, which one of you guys is a 32 length in jeans? You guys are the closest to a yard. We're going to have you mark it off.
Left side, and again we have
Another timeout, Tyrone.
Another timeout called by the Bobcats.
by Balko-Forgan. We'll take a timeout as well.
So we're going to take another timeout break with them, Peyton, and we will be back live here on YouTube TV with more Bulls action. And we are back live here in Tyrone. 1 receiver, 2 receiver, twins to the left. Shotgun formation, man in motion. I can almost feel a quarterback keeper, and it's going to be a little backside screen to the tight end. And he is going to be lights, camera action, touchdown, Bobcats.
I think there was a hold in there on that screen pass there.
On the right side there,
I think
on Gentry.
I think there was a little bit of holding there. But great play design, too. I mean, get everybody rolling out to the left, and you have one guy sit to the right. I mean, really good play call there by Tyrone.
CI, also Crossroads Express, and others as well tonight. We want to thank all of them for sponsoring tonight. Those are actually
So 8-point game, 2-point conversion attempt on the way to lead it into 2 scores, and it's going to be a little jump pass, and it is completed. 2-point conversion attempt is good. The Bobcats go up by 10. 8:08 left to go here in the first half of play. Just a really good play design, Peyton. Like you said, I mean, there might have been a little bit of a hold on the left side there.
It's like they're running the ball the whole game, and then, like we say, throw in a screen there.
Yep.
That's just hard to cover, really.
I mean, nobody was expecting a screen. I sure was not.
I wasn't either.
But I will have to say that it is a pretty windy day.
Windy.
I mean,
last 2 days,
and like
I
what
think.
I told Terry, we didn't get wind all summer long, all throughout the
I don't
spring.
think we had maybe a couple days of
Yeah,
rain and wind.
but
Other than that.
yeah, I mean, but let me tell you, it start to chill up a little
Oh,
bit,
yeah,
and
when it
they're
gets
like,
60 degrees, hey, let's get 80-mile-an-hour wind.
we're gonna make it windy on you.
There we
but
go.
I can feel a little coolness in the air though, and let me tell you, I love it.
I can't
We
wait
went sweatpants shopping and hoodie shopping today.
Dunham's.
At Dunham's.
They
They
need
are
to go.
having a heck of a sale on sweatpants and hoodies. So they're in Liberal, Oklahoma. They're not one of our sponsors, but we're going to shout them out because let me tell you, I know a good deal. I love good deals when I see them.
I do
So
too, especially cheap deals.
yes, cheap deals.
Last year's commercial.
those aren't good anymore.
So
One is okay. Oh,
going to be doing the kicking duties is number 6, Chico.
Friday night football.
The freshman back deep to return is Parker and Cowan.
Try to kick this one off, but the wind blows the football off the tee, so we'll have to reset it and restart this one again as the Bobcats will kick to your Balko-Forgan Bulls. Again, we want to thank all of our sponsors tonight, including the Tire Shop, our kickoff sponsor all season long.
What do you look for here, Peyton?
Onside.
Yes, they have already
100%.
attempted 2 onside, recovered one of them. So you have to watch an onside here. Yep, and there's a little squibber, and it's going to be recovered by Tyree Jackson. Tyree Jackson is still running. Oh, my goodness gracious.
Cookie truck. 7 players, I think. But I might be wrong on that.
I think he had about 27,000 broken tackles right there.
That's a lot. Yeah.
That is a hyperbole. We say the same joke every week. Right there's where you say, thank you, Miss Krause.
Thank you, Miss Krause. She's a legend for that one.
Watch this whole time we're going to be saying that was wrong. Somebody's going to come up to us and correct.
We tried, Miss Krause. We tried.
We really tried. Oh, goodness gracious. So 1st and 10 coming up for the Bulls. 8:02 left to go here in the first half of play. Bulls currently trailing 22-12. So the Bulls offense trots out onto the field. You're going to have 2 receivers set. Gonzalez to the right. Flowers to the left. Cowan and Daughtry in the backfield.
Back in the backfield, and Daughtry will be in the shotgun as they look towards the offensive coordinator for your Balko-Forgan Bulls to get the play. And here we go.
Ball is snapped. Going to be a pass, a little turn and go. He's going to jump up in the pocket. Going to find a little bit of daylight. Going to cut upfield. Pick up about 7 on the carry. Really good job. He went through his progressions. First man wasn't there. Second man wasn't there. Saw the pocket was collapsing. It was like, I am going to run. Make a nice little move, a little shake and bake action. 2nd down coming up for the Bulls. Good NFL games going on this week. My Steelers are playing the Jets at Pittsburgh in primetime. Going to get to hear Carrie Underwood sing, "Ready for Sunday night."
Excited. I love this. Love NFL. I love college. I just love football, man.
Really good matchup. You got the Tennessee Vols and the Alabama Crimson Tide.
Yeah, at Tennessee.
At Tennessee. So he's going to be tackled short. Ball's going to be out, but they're going to call him down there on the play.
The referee says he was already down, so they picked up 2 yards on the play, and it's going to be 3rd and 3.
So 3rd and short coming up for the Bulls. See what the Bulls offense has here. Gonzalez is going to take the play call into the huddle. They're going to break the huddle. It's going to be 1 receiver to the left, another to the right, shotgun formation. Ball is snapped. It's going to be an inside handoff to Cowan. Flag is going to fly.
Yeah, I think I'll hold it on the left side there, Austin.
Yep, and it is a hold on the Bulls. So that's going to back them up 10.
3rd and 7 now instead of the 3rd and short. Out on the field for your Bulls, number 5, Keenan Dockery, quarterback. Also 0, Kane Cowan. 20, Zane Flowers, number 42.
So that's going to back them up 10, Peyton.
Frankie Gonzalez. As we get set to have action once again here with 6:31 left to go in the second quarter of play. Raven Star went right this time. Let's see what happens.
So 2 receivers set, or 4, excuse me.
Pass over to Gonzalez. And Gonzalez is going to run around the backfield and lose about 10 yards. So now they're going to call him down.
So
Frankie got the football and he loses.
kind of went the wrong direction there, Peyton.
Yeah, I mean, just trying to make a play, but sometimes you just need to get as many yards as you can.
Yep. Because now it is 4th and very, 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 very long.
4th and 12 at the 30-yard line. Back to punt.
So somebody's using the product KBYE.net.
Jackson awaits the snap.
Oh,
He gets
okay,
it.
gotcha.
Gets off a beauty.
Nice looking punt. It's going to be returnable, and it's muffed, but they should have called him down right there, Peyton. He was on his knee right there. They should have called him down right there.
The senior linebacker, he did a great job on special teams there. Got down the field and was slammed.
He should have been called down there, especially like
Yep.
I think he had his knee down when he got the ball.
Football. So again, our score, it's 22-12. Tyrone on top of Balko-Forgan with 5:48.
So the Bulls defense is back on the field here.
Bulls defense comes back out on the field now. Out there, number 5, Keenan Dockery, also number 42, Draven Star. Levi Milliken leading the way out there as well. And Tyree Jackson at the nose guard position. Also, Gage Rickard, the junior linebacker.
Little bunch formation coming up for the Bobcats. One receiver to the right.
Kind of a diamond type formation out there with maybe one receiver on the right side. It would be more of a tight end probably. As we get set for action here, as the referee is telling me, let's get started, let's go, let's play. Blows the whistle, and here we go.
See what the Bobcats have here, man. In motion. Ball is snapped. Jet sweep. There it is. 42, Draven Star did his job really nicely, turning them back inside, and then he found a host of Bulls in on the tackle, gain of about 1 on the carry. Really good job there by Draven, not allowing him to get hooked. I mean, just
that's not gonna be on the stat sheet, but guess what? He took 2 blockers. Two.
Yep,
That's one
yep.
less. And great job. Made him go inside, and then of course we had the big boys ready to get him down there.
Really good job by your DN, and like what you want to extend it. You want to make them like a waterfall. Like a waterfall is what you can call it, and just try to extend it as much and try to make him cut up because our linebackers are coming.
Yes.
So man in motion. Ball is snapped. Going to be an inside handoff to Favla. Favla not easy to bring down, and he gets his clock cleaned there for a second there. Kind of got leveled there. Going to bring him down is a host of Bulls. Really cleaned his clock there, Peyton.
He hit him really good there.
So 2 receivers set, 1 to the right, another to the left. Shotgun formation. Ball is snapped, looking to throw. Quarterback going to keep it himself. Going to step up in the pocket. Got a little bit of daylight down the right sideline. It's going to be a foot race. I think he's gone, Peyton. 10-5, touchdown Bobcats.
Man, Austin, he's just fast. He just he looks like he's not going really fast, and then he can just turn on the jets. I mean, just like that.
So no laundry on the field. It looked like it was going to be a busted play there for a second.
I
The
think,
Bulls.
I think it was a design. I think it was just a design quarterback draw there. That's just tough to guard because they have running backs that get about 2 or 3 yards and just try to get as many yards as they can.
Yep.
But then they have the speed of the quarterback. I mean, it's just tough to guard.
It really, really is. 2-point conversion attempt is no good. 2 wide open receivers in the right corner of the end zone. So we're going to go to a quick commercial break. Score is 28-12. We'll be back right after these messages by our sponsors. So 28-12 is your score. 4:17 left to go here in the first half, and it's going to be a little pooch punt or kick, excuse me. Jackson going to keep it. He's going to try to break one free. I'm telling you, Peyton, he's going to break one.
I probably wouldn't kick to him. I'm not going to lie. I just wouldn't kick to him.
He might break one.
Again, your Balko-Forgan Bulls will start with pretty good field possession inside Tyrone Bobcat territory. They'll be first and 10 at the 36-yard line. So Tyree Jackson.
So see what the Bulls offense has in store for the Bobcats here. It's going to be two receiver set. Gonzalez to the right, Flowers to the left, Cowan and Daughtry in the backfield.
Daughtry in the shotgun, the quarterback, as he gets set, gets the football, hands off to Cowan. Cowan up the middle.
Up the middle is Cowan. Cowan going to pick up a few.
Well, maybe we'll give him a yard. Basically, so it's going to be second and 9. Well, they'll get him. I'm going to say.
I've been saying Keenan's name wrong all night. It's
effort there. Pick up so second and 7 now.
it's not Daughtry.
Ball on the 33-yard
Dude.
line for your Balko-Forgan Bulls. We'll see as the Bulls break the line and come out.
Doherty.
Yep.
We have a
That,
receiver on the left side.
I apologize. It is Doherty. Shotgun formation. Ball snapped. Gets it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez going to fight for as much as he can. I think he's going to be close to a first down, Peyton, and they're going to give it to him. First down, Bulls.
First down for the Balko-Forgan Bulls. Great job by Doherty getting the football off quickly down to Flowers. They actually make that Gonzalez and picked up the first down for the Balko-Forgan Bulls.
10-second station ID.
You're listening to Friday Night Football on 93.7 My FM, KEYE, Perryton, Texas. Our score, 28-12 with 3:16 left.
So two receivers set. Shotgun formation. Ball is snapped. Going to be an option play. Doherty going to keep it himself. Going to get upfield as much as he can, and a really good pickup there for the Bulls. Second down and manageable coming up for the offense.
Really good read there, too, by the quarterback.
Triple R piano tuning. If you need your piano tune, call Triple R piano tuning at 405-642-9006. The Bulls come back up to the line down, one receiver wide right, one receiver wide
So
left.
same formation
In the backfield, Daughtry
coming up for the Bulls. Daughtry going to keep it himself on the option.
across the right side as he keeps the football himself. He gets down just past the 20-yard line.
Going to pick up a couple there. Third down and short coming up for the Bulls. See, just a really good read there by Doherty, pulling it, but that linebacker was just right there.
Kind of read it just perfectly
Yep.
there. The DN crashed. The DN didn't do his job there. He crashed on the running back.
Come back up to the line. Again, thanks to Crossroads Express Convenience Store and Balko for sponsoring the scoreboard all season long.
Ball is snapped. Going to give it to Cowan. Cowan
Up the middle, powers his way up to
going to see where they spot him. I think he's going to be short.
About a yard short.
So 4th and 1 coming up for the Bulls.
So the Tyrone Bobcats hold here will be 4th and short for the Bulls. But good effort there by Cowan to power through the middle and pick up some yardage on that and make it a positive play. Again, our sponsors this season include PTCI, Brian's Corner Kitchen, The Tire Shop, Tri-Media Insurance, Triple R Piano Tuning, M&Z Tax Consultants, Equity Exchange, and Crossroads Express. And coming up at halftime, it's the Aussies halftime. Aussies convenience
So two
store,
receivers
Receivers
set.
And Forgan halftime before. Two receivers.
And they're going to get him on the jump count, on the snap count, Payne. That's going to be a free first down. First down, Bulls.
First down for the Balko-Forgan Bulls as they get the Tyrone Bobcats to jump off sides. Good effort there, Bob.
So a little under a minute and a half left to go here in the half.
6 seconds left to go on the Crossroads Express scoreboard. 28-12 our score. Tyrone on top of this one, but the Bulls are on the move, and hopefully they'll be able to punch it into the end zone before halftime. They'll probably try to take some time to get more time off that clock, but they definitely want to get into the end zone.
Two receivers set, same formation coming up for the Bulls.
One receiver wide
Ball is snapped and thrown to Gonzalez. Gonzalez going to be hit hard
9-yard line. It's going to be a pickup of about
on the play.
second and 7 for your Bulls inside the 10-yard line. Make it second and 6 officially. And I can't see exactly where they're going to spot the football, but it looks like it'll be at around the
9-yard line
for the Balko.
is where the Bulls have the ball, is where they're going to be second and shy. 50 seconds and counting left to go here in the half. Trips to the left. Ball is snapped. Daughtry going to keep it himself. Going to try to lower his shoulder, get upfield. I think he's going to be tackled just shy of the first down.
2 yards into the first down.
2 yards until score.
Yep. Clock's still running though. Washington got 30 seconds left.
Got 30 seconds. You got to have a little bit of
urgency here.
28 seconds left to go.
And we have 2 timeouts. We should have 2 timeouts.
2 timeouts, yes.
They're saying, hey, hurry up, get this one off.
So if you don't score here, you obviously have to call a timeout.
Yes.
No running backs around. Doctor keeps it.
Daughtry going to keep it himself. Timeout, 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 timeout. And a timeout is going to be called with 10 seconds left. We're going to go to a quick commercial break, and we will be back live here on YouTube TV with more Bulls action. And we are back live. It is first and goal, Peyton. First and goal. Quarterback sneak going to be called. Daughtry going to try to get upfield, get as much as he can. Going to see where they spot him, and they're going to spot him short. Timeout is called. Last timeout here. I kind of feel like these next couple downs, Peyton, you might have to throw the ball a little bit.
I think this is our last time out, so.
Yes.
But I think probably just an inch short from the end zone.
And we are back, and it's going to be a quarterback sneak again, and he's going to be in. Touchdown, Bulls! Last play before the half, 2.4 seconds left to go.
Clock is at 2.4 seconds, and your Balko-Forgan Bulls score. So it's now 28-18, a 2-point lead.
So, 2-point conversion attempt on the way, Peyton. You got to get this right here to keep it a one-score game.
Conversion attempt coming up shortly here with 2.4 seconds left in the Crossroads Express scoreboard. Coming up, it's the Aussies convenience store halftime report. Stay with us for that, and let's see if your Balko-Forgan Bulls can convert this.
So, 2-point conversion attempt on the way. Going to be pitch it to Cowan. Cowan, little double pass action. 2-point conversion attempt is good, digging deep into the bag of tricks. Pitches it out to Cowan. Cowan to Gonzalez. Good night, 11. Sweet mama lights camera. Action 2-point conversion attempt is good for the Bulls. 28-20 is your score. Woo! That was a mouthful. Oh, goodness gracious. So, one-score game here in Tyrone. It is their homecoming, I do believe.
Or a senior night. I think it's senior night.
One tomato. I mean,
pretty much the same thing, aren't they?
I mean, no, not really.
Round up.
No, you can't round that up.
Pretty much can.
So, Peyton, I'm expecting like a little squib kick.
I definitely wouldn't kick it deep here, but because you don't want them to just return them before half. And they get
They get ball at half.
Yep, Tyrone gets ball at half. So make sure we go down there and tackle.
And we're back at Tyrone as we have 2.4 seconds left in the D.
And we are back live here in Tyrone, Oklahoma. One-score game, Peyton, between the Bobcats and the Bulls. 28-20 is your score. You know, the Bobcats deferred after the wand toss, so the Bulls will kick off to start off the second half. Back deep to return for the Bobcats. That is number 11, the quarterback. Miguel Beret is the return man.
I definitely wouldn't kick to him, Austin.
Yeah, he's
good.
Oh, and they're going to start off with a
Kick, and it goes down at about the 39-yard line.
push him into it. That's kind of so it did not go 10 yards. It would have been a really nicely executed.
I thought it was going to keep bouncing there just a little bit.
Territory of the Balko-Forgan Bulls at the 39.
Just do it in sequence because obviously one button is.
So first and 10 Bobcats from the 42-yard line, 41. I wish they had hashes, Peyton. I'm telling you.
No, it's kind of weird that they don't.
So two receivers set over here to the left, little trips action. Quarterback all alone in the backfield.
Also, number 7, Gage Ricker out there as well.
And he's going to get him off sides. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty. Going to give the Bobcats a free 5 yards right there. So first and 5 coming up for the Bobcats.
Football is going to be put down at about 34-yard line inside Bulls territory. So an easy 5 yards there after the offside penalty against your Bulls.
Same look coming up for the Bobcats. Ball is snapped. Quarterback got a little bit of daylight down the right sideline. It's going to be a first race, 10-5, touchdown Bobcats. It looked so that is going to be a 38-yard touchdown run. So 2-point conversion attempt on the way. Shotgun formation. Ball is snapped. It's going to throw it, and it's tipped, no good. It's going to put him up by 14 is the lead for the Bobcats. We're going to go to a quick commercial break, and we will be back live here on YouTube TV with more Bulls action. So the kickoff is ensuing here, and it's going to be a little poocher to Tyree. Tyree going to try to make something happen down the right sideline, going to try to make a man miss, and he's dragging him, and it's going to take the whole team to bring him down, Peyton, and they finally do at exactly midfield. First down, Bulls. So he's returning them pretty well for,
every kickoff they kicked it to him, it's taken about at least 7 players to take him down.
At least.
We play 8-man, right? So that's 99% of the team right there.
So 2 receivers set, one to the left, Gonzalez to the right, Cowan and Doherty in the backfield. Ball is snapped. Doherty going to keep it himself, going to try to make something happen, and he's going to be brought down on the play. That is number 13, Anthony Favila, the running back. Going to bring him down right there. See, and I see what they were trying to do. They were going to try to get Kane out there and trying to, get the D end out of the picture, but, he just fought through the block and made a really good play there.
They've done a good job tonight, too. They're doing their job. They're doing their job, what they need to do.
So same look coming up for the Bulls. Doherty and Cowan in the backfield. Ball is snapped. passes it out to Gonzalez, in and out of the hands, incomplete. Third down coming up for the Bulls.
A little bit high, and he wasn't able to keep it, so it'll be 3rd and 10 now for the Balko Bulls. Thanks to the Beaver Sale Barn, they will clear the game sponsor tonight after this week over with. Then we'll ask the guys from YouTube TV to name our player of the game, sponsored by the Beaver Sale Barn. The player of the game will also get a
So one or trips out to the right coming up for the Bulls. Doherty all alone in the backfield. He's going to keep it himself, and he's going to be brought down after about a yard gain there. Peyton, I know they're at midfield here, but I think you may have to look at punting the ball here.
I don't know. I mean, it's just.
I know you want to keep it close, but, if you turn it over right here, I mean, it's just going to be so hard. I mean,
What is it, 4th and long 10 maybe?
yeah, I think it's 9. And it looks like they are going to go for it. 10:40 left to go here in the third quarter of play. 2 receiver set. Ball is snapped. Going to run a little bit of trickery, a little reverse. It's going to come down to the block by Gonzalez, and it's get it. And he's going to get down the right sideline, and it's Flowers. 10-5. Touchdown, Bulls! No penalty markers down. The touchdown's going to stand. What a block there by Gonzalez. Flowers getting down the right sideline. Trickery, dickery. Touchdown, Bulls. 2-point conversion attempt on the way. Good night, 11, Peyton. What a play call.
Got really close to the out of bounds line. It got a little scary there.
So 2-point conversion attempt on the way, and it's going to be a pass. Oh, and it's just out of reach. See, and he kind of stopped right there.
Yeah,
you just got to keep running a little bit. So we're going to go to a quick commercial break, and we will be back live here on YouTube TV with more Bulls action. Rickert is going to be handling the kicking duties for the Bulls, and it's going to be a little onside kick, and it gets a favorable bounce. Get on the ball! Bulls have it! Bulls have it! Recovered by Gonzalez! Good night, 11 gave a favorable bounce to the Bulls. Bulls recover, baby! We're in possession, baby! Point ball game!
Holy
Oh,
smokes.
my goodness gracious!
Holy moly.
See, and they even changed their return men right there. They had 5 people on the front line right there just because they knew that an onside was coming. He just gave a perfect
best
bounce.
onside kicks I've ever seen.
It just gave a perfect bounce. So 2 receivers set. Ball is snapped. Drop back to pass. Gives it to Flowers. Flowers.
Hangs on to it, but he goes down at the 40-yard line.
It's going to be ruled incomplete.
They said he wasn't able to handle it before he ran out. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. But again, that was a crazy kickoff and recovered by your Balko-Forgan Bulls.
So 2nd down and 10 coming up for the Bulls. I'm probably blown a couple speakers, Peyton, in some houses of these last couple plays.
Holy moly.
So 10-20. So in 20 seconds, Peyton, the Bulls scored a touchdown and recovered an onside kick.
That's pretty crazy.
So ball is snapped. Going to be a screen. Going to try to make something happen. Cowan going to be brought out of
Horse collar
bounds.
there.
Should have been something, that's for sure.
That's definitely a horse collar there.
Territories and knocks the referee and some of the coaches over as he catches that one, goes out of bounds. They're going to spot the football down at about the, I'm going to say the 39.5 yard.
I think that thing's broken down there. Austin.
Yeah, I'd have to say it's
broken.
probably so is the
I think it's broken.
It's got a little bow to it, I would have to say.
Yeah, man.
Knocks over the line marker and also the umpire on that.
It's broken.
And they move the football forward a little bit, about another 6 inches or so, and now they move it forward again. So they finally decided where the football's going to go, and it's in favor of the Balko-Forgan Bulls by about 6 inches. So it's going to be a 3rd and roughly 10 now for Balko-Forgan as we have Zane Flowers.
So an official timeout going to be called here. They're trying to get their equipment situated.
We'll take a 30-second timeout as well. You're listening to Friday Night Football at 93.7 My FM, presented
This
by
is probably the first time I've ever seen that, Austin, in a high school game. Like, you official timeout for fixing that?
Yeah, I will have to say, there was this one time, it was, I'd have to say it was probably our 7th or 8th grade year. We had this photographer. Her name was Beth Bidney. Miss Bidney. She was on the sideline taking pictures for a homecoming game, I think it was, or it might have been Pink Out or something. And Connor Harris, okay, he was about 6'1", every bit of 250, okay, and he played fullback for Sheridan Mutual. And Miss Bidney right there was flicking some pics, getting some good pictures, you know, of the ball game. And she looks away from her camera, and all she sees is 250 bowling at her, and it absolutely took her out. She broke her pinky, like it just absolutely.
Not much you can do in that situation.
No.
10-16 left to go in the third quarter. Our score is Tyrone 34. Forgan.
And we are back live. 3rd down coming up. Doherty going to keep it himself. He's going to have a little bit of daylight, going to pick up about 4 yards there. They had to go get a new yardage stick.
Don't think I've ever heard that one before in football.
4th down coming up. Yeah, that last one, Payne, it was all twickle and bent out of shape there.
We used to run some of those back in the junior high days. We we weren't very good at that, I would have to say.
No, we weren't. So going for it on 4th down. He comes set, looking to pass. He's got a man right down the middle, down the seam, and it's going to be good enough for a fresh set of downs. Get him in the flat, hit Rickert right down the seam. Let me tell you, he's got hands like glue, just
really
brought it right
there,
in right there.
It's almost like a tight end screen type play, but it's a seam. It's
Yep.
a seam route. I mean,
And that was just a really good ball by Doherty there.
Yes.
Pressure in his face, just right down the seam. Just first down Bulls.
Good call by the coaches on the Balko-Forgan side of the football.
See, and like the offense, you can tell is more versatile tonight. I mean, they have a different type of versatility about them, you know.
First thing you need confidence, and they
Yep.
just see more confidence in the offense tonight.
Pass over to Zane. Actually make that
So it was a little flat dump off to Gonzalez. Gonzalez going to be forced out of bounds right there, but not after about a 5-yard pickup. So second down and manageable coming up. Let me tell you, Peyton, they're so backed off of the wide receivers there. You know, the 5-yard corners are just right there.
I want to thank some of our sponsors again, including PTCI. They are your rural internet and cable providers. And also
So second down on the way.
the Texas and Oklahoma Panhandles. And we have one receiver.
Two receiver set, shotgun formation, inside handoff to Cowan. Cowan got a little bit of daylight, makes a cut. Think he's going to have enough for a first down, and he does. First down, Bulls! Brought him down to about the 5-yard line. First and goal coming up for the Bulls. 8:30 left to go here in the third quarter of play. Let me tell you, Peyton, it has been action-packed here. It's not even 4 minutes into the quarter, and it has probably more action in this quarter than it has pretty much the entire game. I mean, it's been kind of crazy, kind of hectical. You know, the Bulls got an onside kick, then they got a reverse trick play touchdown, and then, you know, now they're driving down the field for a chance to tie the game up. He passes it. It's complete. See what the call is. See what the call is. Going to be called down shy of the 1.
I thought he was in there right there.
Second and goal from about the 1-inch marker coming up for the Bulls. Going to see what the play call is here. I bet they're going to get under center here, Peyton, and just try to play bully ball.
Yes, I mean, do the same thing like right
before half.
Yep.
That's what I would go. Just push it over, get it into the end zone. We've got 2:30 left to go here in the third quarter. Balko-Forgan Bulls hopefully about ready to score once again as they trail by 34 to 26.
So second and goal coming up for the Bulls. Two receiver set. You got Flowers to the left, Gonzalez to the right. Shotgun formation coming up. Ball is snapped. Doherty going to keep it himself, going to tuck his shoulder, and he's going to be called down shy just of the 1-yard line. You want to get straight because,
Yes,
Peyton,
you run
the
straight
fastest
upfield.
way to get to a destination is straight.
No vertical.
No vertical. That is pretty kind of crazy coming from you. You know, we used to call you zigzag back in the day. You know, you didn't know what a straight line was. So third down coming up for the Bulls. Just on these couple plays, Peyton, they've already taken 2 minutes off the clock here in the third quarter. Ball is snapped. It's going to be a quarterback sneak. He's going to get in. I think he's going to be short, Peyton, and they're going to call him short.
Coach Nichols can't believe that. I believe he had the momentum, but they're going to say that he was just shy, and it's going to be fourth and goal now.
So fourth and goal from the 1. Again, the second straight play from the 1. See, you got to get in here, Peyton.
Yes,
you have to. This is
Maybe do
a
fake
crucial.
fake sneak and do it quarterback boot left or something like that.
Situation for your Balko-Forgan Bulls, you do not want to turn over on downs.
Maybe even a hard count. Get a little bit closer up
Yep.
That would not be good.
Jump pass.
Pacing the line and looking
there. That wouldn't be bad either.
You know what I would not mind seeing? If you just put Draven in the backfield right here and just try to let him just power his way into the end zone. So a timeout is going to be called. A critical timeout here in the second half is going to be called. 5:52 left to go here in the third quarter. 26-34 is your score. Bulls down. We're going to go to a quick commercial break, and we will be back live here on YouTube TV with more Bulls action. And we are back live here in Tyrone. Fourth and goal from the 1 coming up for the Bulls. See what's going to happen. Doherty brings a man in motion. He's going to keep it himself, going to try to get to the goal line. And they're going to call him short, Peyton. They're going to call him short. Half his body was in the end zone.
I don't know about that. I'd like to see
I
that
do not
again.
know about that play call right. I mean, not the play. The play call was great. I'm not sure about the call on the field.
Challenge that one, quite honestly, but in high school you don't really get the opportunity to challenge it.
I don't know about that one. I'd love to see that from a different angle.
Roll with the refs on that, 'cause that one was too close. They should give that to the runner, not the defense. So again, a turnover on downs, and a terrific opportunity for your Balko-Forgan Bulls there.
So a turnover on downs at the 1, 4 plays from inside the 5, and the Bulls are turned away. So 1st and 10 from the half-yard line. You know, Peyton, a safety would be
Yes, would be
be
pretty
huge.
much another extra point. I mean,
Yep.
extra point for us. 2 point.
As well as they get a new football into play here. This will be a great opportunity for the defense to get at least
Try to look out for a seam, for a quick seam here. I mean,
Yeah. Probably quarterback sneak here.
center. It's going to get the football man in motion.
False start.
false start. That's
False
going to
start.
back them up half the distance to the goal line, I do believe.
Also means it goes from the 2 inches
So it goes from 1st and 10 to 1st and 10 and 4 inches.
to 10 again from about the 2 inch line or 1 inch.
I don't.
Hard to tell from
I don't think.
So offsides on the offense or on the defense. Never mind.
offsides. That was interesting because that clearly looked like an illegal motion to me. They're going to call offsides against Balko-Forgan. That's one of those home team advantage play calls on the penalties. So 1st and 5.
So shotgun formation coming up for the Bobcats. Quarterback going to keep it to the right by himself, and he's got a little bit of daylight down the right sideline. Going to be finally brought down. Shoestring tackle by number 2, the junior Gonzalez. Finally brings him down, but it kind of gets them away from their own end zone. Got a little bit of breathing room here for the Bobcats.
Bobcats, as that quarterback is a speedster, picks up about 22 on the play. 5:30 left to go here in the 3rd period. 34-26 our score. Tyrone on top of this one on the Crossroads Express scoreboard. We want to thank Brian's Corner Kitchen for being a sponsor all season long. Brian's Corner Kitchen, the best home cooking in the country. Bobcats have the football.
Ball is snapped. Going to be an inside handoff, and he's got a little bit of daylight down the right sideline. He's going to be brought down by a host of Bulls. I do believe the first one in there was number 7, Rickert.
Officially on the play, but the Bulls out there trying to step up and stop her right here. Tyrone
You know, Peyton, what is the thing that we say right here? Bend but don't break. Bend but don't break type defense. It's turnover time. We need a big-time play here from the Bulls defense. 4:49 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Let me tell you, man, it feels like it's a 2-minute drill in the 4th quarter right
Really
now.
does. Feels like we're in the 4th quarter right now.
So one receiver split out wide to the right, shotgun formation. Single back man in motion, looking to throw.
Wheel route.
Pocket
Wheel
collapses. Pocket collapses. It's going to be the quarterback is going to be finally forced out of bounds, but I think he picked up a first down on the run, Peyton. Going to kind of depend on the spot here.
down a little bit more. We'll see where they spot the football, but I believe it's a first down.
Yep, it's going to be a first down.
First down. Officially
At about the 34-yard line is where they're going to mark him.
down at the 34-yard line inside Tyrone territory, so another good run by their quarterback picking up the first down. We want to thank PTCI for being a sponsor this season.
So,
PTCI for all your internet,
1st and 10 look coming up for the Bobcats. Man to the left, shotgun formation.
your panhandle, Oklahoma and Texas panhandles.
Bulls have everybody up to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback going to pitch it out to the right, and the Bulls are there. Really good job there by number 11, Gentry Parker, setting the edge and waiting for his other guys to come in and make a play. Number 0, Kane Cowan, coming up from it looks like he's playing sub-linebacker, Peyton. He's supposed to be playing safety, but he's playing really close to the line of scrimmage right there, almost like a sub-linebacker. So, really good job. He was just coming out like a heat-seeking missile, coming up to make a play 2 yards on the carry. 2nd down and 8 coming up for the Bobcats.
To go in the 3rd period. 34
Trips
Watch the sweep to the right.
Twins to the left. Yep. Sweet, Peyton. That's a good call. There it is right there. Holding. Nothing's going to be called down the right sideline, and he's going to be hammered. Going to be good enough for a fresh set of downs. Clock's going to run.
be a first down and more, as I didn't see any flags fly there. Should have been
Kind of saw a little bit of a hold there, Peyton.
Holding there.
Just a little bit. We're biased, so of course we're gonna look for something for an advantage for our Bulls, but
not happy because they thought there was a holding call as well. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 32 inside Balko-Forgan territory now for
so 3:30 and counting left to go here in the 3rd quarter of play. The Bobcats are threatening. I bet it's going to be a run here, Peyton. Yep.
football.
Quarterback keep, and it's going to be brought down there by number 11, Gentry Parker. I will have to say, Peyton, it kind of number 3 kind of sold his team out right there. I mean, if you saw the way he was lined up, you kind of knew that he was not running a route. You knew he was not running a route right there. He looked gassed, and Gentry Parker, he was supposed to be blocking him, and Gentry just came in and made a really good play.
Yep. Gentry's been hard to block tonight, though, too. I mean,
yep. He's a scrapper. He's about 120 pounds of absolute scrapyard dog right there in him.
What's the quarterback sweep here?
Yep. So two receivers, man, in motion, looking to throw,
pass.
and he's gonna try to look for his man. Third down, overthrow out of the reach of number 3, the intended target. That was Angel Aguirre, the senior. So big time third down here, Peyton. Big time third down.
8.
Yep.
Third 8, third 7.
This is an opportunity for your Bulls to stop them short here. We'll see what they can do with 2:39 left to go on the crossover spread scoreboard in the third quarter.
So a late substitution coming in. Gonzalez comes out of the game. Flowers replaces him. He's going to go to the right. Quarterback going to keep it, and he's going to make a stop. Nice stop there for about a 2-yard gain. 4th and long coming up for the Bobcats. Bend, but don't break. Bow your necks here, defense.
I don't know. I'd look to see maybe they punt it here just to pin a steep a little bit, but I mean, I think you're just a little bit too close to the end zone here just to punt it.
And I bet it's going to be another quarterback keeper. We'll see on that. The great effort by the Balko-Forgan Bulls to make this one 4th and 6 against.
Kind of on the edge of my seat here, Peyton. I mean, and it's the third quarter. 2 minutes left to go. You cannot jump off sides right here. You have to watch the ball.
Watch something with the quarterback.
Yep.
Watch him keep it.
Drops back to pass. Quarterback going to keep it himself. And I think he's going to have enough for a first down, Peyton, and more down the left sideline. And he's going to be finally forced out of bounds on the play. Number 0, Kane Cowan, is going to get credited for the tackle, and it looked like the Bulls had him nice and like just corralled up, and you can't coach fast. There's two things you can't coach, and that is speed and size. They are fast every play, and they are big every play. So first down for the Bobcats. Clock is running. 1:38 left to go here in the third quarter. In motion, going to be an inside handoff. You need a turnover right here, Peyton. You need a big time turnover here.
But don't break here though too. We need to stop.
Little scoop and score touchdown. I think the imaginary roof on this place would get blown off on this Balko-Forgan sideline. So one receiver set to the right. Favla and number 11, Miguel in the backfield. Ball is snapped. Option or little pitch to the right. He's going to try to make something happen. He goes airborne, and he's going to be brought down after about a 2-yard pickup, 2 to 3 yard pickup. Third down and a long.
3rd and 7.
3rd and 7 coming up for the Bobcats.
Watch quarterback keep. Yep. Watch the quarterback keep.
Not even get a play out here. Looks like they're taking their time.
Station ID.
You're listening to KEYE.
20 seconds left to go here in the quarter, Peyton. So they're going to have to run a play because of the differential between the play clock and the game clock.
One receiver on the left side, one back.
Man in motion. Ball is snapped. Quarterback going to keep it himself. Makes a move. Going to cut up field. And he's going to go untouched into the end zone. Let me tell you, Peyton, he just bobbed and weaved his way through the Bulls defense right there. I mean, they had him broken down to tackle him right there. And he just put his foot into the ground and just reverse field and just got up and scored. I mean, just good play there by the senior quarterback. Or the sophomore quarterback.
Sophomore quarterback? Holy smokes. I mean, I thought he played pretty good defense there, too.
40 to 26 is one receiver wide left, one receiver wide right.
So, false start going to be called. That's going to back him up 5 more yards.
Tyrone Bobcats, so it'll be a 2-point conversion from the 7-yard line now. We'll see.
2-point conversions become big here, though.
They really, really do, Peyton.
Probably, I would say, a pass play to sweep this quarterback.
That's going to give them that 5 right back, Peyton.
It's going to take that 5 yards and give it right back over to the Tyrone Bobcats. So it'll be another 2-point conversion attempt as they march the ball forward 5 yards here. Penalties hurting Balko-Forgan some tonight. That's probably about the 7th penalty tonight. We'll find out after the game. My lovely wife, Wanda Rita Riley, has been keeping track of those throughout the night. Quarterback keeps it.
Looking to pass.
Throws it into the end zone, and it's
Incomplete off the hands. Big time defensive stop there on the 2-point conversion. 14-point ball game, ladies and gentlemen. It is 26-40. We're going to go to a quick commercial break, and we will be back live here on YouTube TV with more Bulls action. So the ball touched the end zone right there, so a touchback is going to be called there.
football down, 15-yard line now. Short 80-yard field here. Tyrone. 40-26 our score as the Bulls come up the line. Gonzalez on the right.
So 2 receivers set coming up for the Bulls. Drop back to pass. Hits Gonzalez. Gonzalez going to try to get upfield, and he's going to be brought down, but not after a nice gain there on the play. See, Peyton, I know you this upcoming quarter, you got to play like it's a one-score possession. You got to keep the same aggressiveness. Don't hang your heads. I mean, there's still a lot of football. There's still a lot of football to be played. So we're going to go to a quick commercial break, and we will be back live here on YouTube TV with more Bulls action. And we are back live here in Tyrone, Oklahoma. 26-40 is your score. Start of the fourth quarter. Going to start off with Cowan going in motion. Going to pitch it outside. He's going to try to reverse field, but he's going to be brought down by a host of Bobcats. Loss of about a yard. Third down coming up for the Bulls. Big time third down here, Peyton. Big time third down.
bringing into play is Ricky Gonzalez. Two receivers on the left side, one on the right side, wide right, Doherty the shotgun, one back in the backfield.
So 2 receivers to the left, drop back to pass, looking to throw. He's got Record, and he's going to be brought down, caught, completed on the pass attempt.
Over 2 people.
Over 2 people. He
Smokes.
just
Nice catch.
It's kind of like he kind of did like a block out, like you do in basketball. Just put your body into him and just go up and grab it. I mean,
not a penalty. Good block out.
not a penalty at all. Now, if he would have jumped over him and tried to play defense, then it would have been a penalty on the defense, passing interference, holding something. I mean, so first down, Bulls. Trips to the left side, shotgun formation, looking to throw, drops back to pass. Here comes the pressure, and it's intercepted down the right sideline. One man to beat, and he's going to be brought down by Milliken. Just absolutely read it to perfection there, Peyton.
He's on the far left side of the field. I mean, just really good defense there by Tyrone.
Man.
Did not have a chance on that one, and the interception goes back about 20 yards or so. It'll be 1st and 10 for Tyrone at around the 15-yard line inside Balko-Forgan territory. Not a good way to start the 4th quarter here with 10:27 left to go on the Crossroads Express.
So Bobcat defense probably going to try to bleed away a lot of this clock here, Peyton. I can almost bet that they will.
Looks like only one receiver out on the field, one back.
Yep, jet sweep coming.
Under the
Oh, no, quarterback keeper.
He's just
So
Good
good.
gosh.
Down the left sideline, touchdown, Bobcats.
That much defense he can do there. I don't know what else to tell him besides just good moves.
So another touchdown for the Tyrone Bobcats. Now make the score 46-26 now. They will go for a 2-point.
So 46-26.
Lead for the Tyrone Bobcats over the Balko-Forgan Bulls on this homecoming here in Tyrone, Oklahoma. The wind is still pretty heavy out here tonight. It's not as windy as it was earlier in the game, but it's still pretty heavy. A lot of coats out here as the temperature is starting to drop quite a bit out here tonight. And the temperature on the momentum for Balko-Forgan Bulls into has cooled off quite a bit as well. 2-point conversion attempt now for Tyrone. Man in motion quarterback.
2-point conversion attempt thrown, and it is good. 10:40 left to go here in the ball game.
Friday Night Football on 93.7 My FM, presented by Tri-Media Insurance.
How many? 2? Yeah. We've got a minute up.
Tyrone is kicking off to Balko-Forgan, and with all of my not so good football vocabulary,
And it's a little poocher down the middle. Going to see what the Bulls have here, and it's Cowan. Cowan going to be brought down at about the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 Bulls. That's where they'll set up shop, the 30. See if this Bulls offense can try to find another gear. Down 22, I think, Peyton, right? 22?
Yep, 22. Yep.
and like Ted was saying, it is cool out. I see more people with coats on. The wind is there. Watch out, and I see he keeps talking, and I don't know what to say in between, so ramble on about whatever.
So Tripp split out wide to the left, shotgun formation coming up for the Bulls. Ball is snapped. He's going to keep it himself. Doherty going to pick up about 2 on the carry. 2nd and 8, a long 8 coming up for the Bulls.
Even though it's almost touching the 30, so I guess the
So clock is ticking, Peyton. 10 minutes left to go here in the ball game.
To the line here. That's good at telling you what kind of formation we have some receivers out there. Looks like we might have a pass, except that there's a quarterback. Well,
It's going to be tackle for a loss. Flags are going to fly, Peyton. I didn't really see what is.
Has a horse collar, but I don't know if I thought I saw it earlier too, but it was a pretty good call there, I thought.
just sit here and watch and try to figure out what's going on. And so interesting for you all, isn't it? Okay, yeah, so there was a fumble, and so Tyrone is taking over, and we're at
So I guess a horse collar, Peyton. That is going to be the call. That's going to be a free 15 for the
way
Bobcats.
down close to the goal line, so we're at the 5-yard line. And so Tyrone is coming up to the line of scrimmage. Oh, got a whistle, yeah, here we go.
Trips to the left. Shotgun formation coming up. Man in motion. He's going to go stand still for a second. Going to keep it. Going to be brought down, but I think he might have crossed the goal. Nope, down at the 1, Peyton. So second down from the 1-yard line coming up for the Bobcats.
We were on like the yard line to start with, and now I think we're at the 1-yard line, so this will be second and goal for Tyrone. They break out of the huddle.
I can almost bet I can guess what they're going to do here,
Quarterback
Peyton.
draw or sweep? Most likely a quarterback draw.
The snap. We have a man in motion.
Quarterback is going to waltz into the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Tyrone just scored though. It was a run there, so.
2-point conversion attempt on the way.
Played football, I might have to be able to watch and decipher some of that a little more, but I didn't, so there you got it. All right, so we're gonna have the extra point. The 2-point conversion. Here we go.
One receiver split out wide to the left. Shotgun formation. I bet they may
Watch a
run
fake.
the. Yep.
Watch a fake sweep pass.
Quarterback is
Going to try to get to the outside edge himself, and he's going to be brought down by number 7, Rickert. 2-point conversion attempt, no good. Brings your score 54-26, 9-10 left to go here in the ball game. We're going to go to a quick commercial break, and we will be back live here on YouTube TV with more Bulls action.
catching up once. Formation.
2-point conversion attempt on the way. Doherty going to keep it himself, going to try to get upfield. He's going to try to roll his way into the end zone. 2-point conversion attempt is no good. 8:16 left to go. 32-56 is your score. We're going to go to a quick commercial break, and we will be back live here on YouTube TV with more Bulls action.
Small kick to
2-point onside is recovered by the Bulls. Payne onside is that's the second one of the night.
Yeah, the referee called it there at the
So the Bulls recover.
5. Bulls recovered?
So it is Bulls football.
Yes. The sad part is, as the nerd guy in the back, I have no idea what people's names are. But I know that the Bulls are in possession.
So two receivers set, Flowers and Gonzalez. Drop back to pass. Gets it over to Flowers. Flowers looking to make a move. Makes a man miss. Down the left sideline, and he's going to be finally brought down, but not after a nice 13-yard pickup. First down, Bulls.
Sneaky athletic right there.
I mean, he was
Kinda
just
like did a juke. I mean, I don't know how he did it, but he juked
because
him
I can
out.
guarantee it that if me and you tried that, we would fall
My
flat on our
knee
face.
would probably be gone right now.
Bulls, and there's 25 to go. 24 to go, looks like. So they're heading up. 10 and, first and 10. And looks like we're going for another pass, but this time to the north side.
Gonzalez breaks a tackle down the right sideline. Going to be brought down inside the 10. First and goal, Bulls. Tackle down at about the 6-yard line, I do believe,
So,
Peyton.
yes, it looks like a really good game there at the 6-yard line. Referees are getting the ball reset at the line of scrimmage. Well, you can really see the team starting to pop off some energy here in the final quarter of the game. We've got 7 minutes and 30
So two receivers set, shotgun formation coming up for Doherty and Cowan. Ball is snapped, looking to throw, slant on the inside, incomplete.
No.
There's a penalty there.
We had
Lot of
thought that-
contact. I
yeah,
know,
a lot of
but
contact
usually
there.
DBs, they get about 5 yards. But once the ball is thrown, you
can't hold on,
No,
you can't push or nothing, yeah. Let's see that again, but this looks like a pass interference there.
The sad part is as a nerd, and they're all in uniform, you know they all look alike to me. But their numbers are different. That's important somehow. Tonight's popular
ball is snapped. Going to be brought by Doherty. Doherty still up. Ball on the ground.
We have
Going to be pounced on at about the 1-yard line. Flowers jumps on it.
He's down right now.
Doherty is slow to get up.
He's trying to get up. We may have an injury number. It's
Injury
Bulls.
timeout is going to be called. Good to see him getting up on his own power, but it's, nothing that you really like to see.
Killing that one tomorrow. That's what they call a slobber knocker back where I come from. Is that number 6?
So 7:03 left to go.
It is number 6, and we have like a list with names next to numbers. Meanwhile, Ted's most likely rinsing vigorously after consuming wasp or whatever he got over for. All right, so we got the ball back up.
Naylor going to be taking the snap, going to hand it off to Cowan. Cowan going to be wrapped up and brought down. 4th down coming up for the Bulls.
Sideways. So no real gain there at all. All right. Was that 4th? No, this is 4th. Okay.
Timeout going to be called on the field. Balko-Forgan. We're going to take one with them, and we will be back live here on YouTube TV with a big-time 4th down upcoming. Don't go anywhere. Fourth down attempt on the way. Looks like Doherty made his way back onto the field. That's a good sight to see. Drop back to pass, looking to throw. It's all in and out of the hands, incomplete.
Tipped. I think that's just hard to redirect your hands there.
All right.
So turnover on downs.
So now the Bobcats have the ball at their
6:28 left to go here in the ball game. You kind of just you can just almost bet that the Bobcats are going to try to run the clock
Just
out.
hold the ball as long as they can.
been one of the factors that's been assisting the passing game. Whoever has been driving west has been assisted by a nice northeast breeze to extend those passes beautifully. It's going to be mostly a running game. And a run.
And he's going to be brought down.
So,
About a
we've got the
5-yard,
Bobcats
6-yard carry on the play.
about 6 yards. And everybody's resetting for next drive.
Play clock's not going down. I don't know why.
We've got the Bobcats bringing out the important
I have no
play.
idea.
It's a run. Most likely going to be a run. They've got a very central, strong formation, although it looks like they may be trying to go for a sweep south. What would that be left? Let's see. Sweep right. Okay, yeah, that would make most sense.
I think they're going to eat away every bit of this play clock here,
I think
Peyton.
they kind of played the play clock a little bit too late on that.
Yep, it's heading south. And, the Bulls are ready with their defense. They nailed, and there is a flag down on the play.
So got holding on the right side there,
Bulls
Austin.
on
Maybe a
defense
block in the back.
got in there and got him down. We're going to find out what this flag is. It is kind of funny to see everybody so exuberantly running around, and sometimes the brakes just don't work and you see people flying weirdly. But that's just me as a nerd who's not able to travel at fast speeds in the first place. As a small announcement, would the owner of the gray kitten on the left side of the field please open a can of cat food? He is looking upon the scene with derising. People might get offended. Thank you. Our sponsors this evening, Crossroads Express, Tire Shop Kickoff, Beaver Sale Barn, and Z Tax Consultants.
So tight formation coming up for the Bobcats here, Peyton. I bet they're going to run the ball here. They're going to bleed every second of the play clock, and the timeout is going to be called. We're going to take one with them, and we're going to be back live here on YouTube TV with more Bulls action. And we are back live here from Tyrone, Oklahoma. Current score is 54-32.
All right, and let's see. It is the fourth quarter, 2nd and 10, and 5:24 left in the game. 54 for the Bobcats. And
I'm going to quarterback keeper to the right.
to the right, and they took him to the sideline.
Clock is going to stop. 5:18 left to go here in the ball game.
Gain of 5.
Gain of about 3 or 4 on the carry.
Third down.
Yep, 3rd and 7 coming up for the Bobcats.
Watch quarterback draw here. Fake sweep.
Everybody's meeting up on the line of scrimmage. Bulls spreading wide again this time, getting ready for a sweep run. And looks like they're going for a quick screen pass.
Blocking the back.
And
Should be
he's
blocking the
passing
back right
on
there.
goal. Oh, but
Yep,
does
and the
get
flag
got
is
in.
going to come
There's
out.
a flag down on the play. Ankle wrap today is pink. Also, possibly brought by the number 3. Let's see. Oh, I'd like to remind folks of our sponsors, Tri Media Insurance, Triple R Piano Tuning, MZ Tax Consultants, and Equity Exchange.
So see what the penalty was here, Peyton. I think it was a block in the back.
Should be blocking the back.
93.7 My FM. We are bringing you the Bulls broadcast game. They're meeting up at the line of scrimmage.
So 2 receivers set out wide to the left, another one to the right. Shotgun formation, man in motion.
Pass motion.
Drop backs to pass, looking to throw. He's got a man, and he's just going to overthrow him, incomplete.
And it's dead.
So
So
4th down coming up for
down,
the Bobcats.
9 to go. We've got a report. Ted is apparently doing decently. It was not an alien chest burster. So, at least that much is good. They're back at the line of scrimmage.
So a punt is ensuing here. It's going to be a little nice little punt. Cowan going to try to make something happen. Going to cut inside.
He's almost past 80%, and the last 20% got him.
So he's going to be brought down at about the 35-yard line. 4:53 left to go here in the ball game. 22-point differential, 32 to 54 is your score. Bobcats on top.
Our current score is 54 Bobcats, your Bulls 32. 1st and 10. They're setting up at the line of scrimmage, getting ready for their drive.
So 2 receivers set coming up for the Bulls. Shotgun formation. Ball is snapped. Drop back, looking to let one fly. Puts it on the money. Caught by Gonzalez downfield. 1st down, Bulls.
We have, 10, 20 to go? We're about to find out how good it was. It was a very tasty play. Reminder, the Food Channel has many tasty recipes on it every day. And speaking of tasty, Brian's Corner Kitchen, bringing the best home cooking in the country to you.
So after the big pitch and catch play, ball is snapped, looking to throw, throws one over, touchdown, Bulls! Caught by number 20, Flowers. Nice pitch and catch from Doherty to Flowers. Let me say something, Peyton. The scoreboard may not speak it, but let me tell you, the Bulls offense has played spectacular tonight. I mean, 38 points on a really, really good defense here in the Bobcats. I mean, just absolutely insane. I mean, they've really opened up the playbook.
All right, we're getting ready for
They've opened up the playbook a lot. A lot of Doherty's just putting them on the money tonight. I mean, just absolutely. I mean, he had a couple. I mean, he's had a couple mishaps with the
quick screen.
with a couple interceptions, and the 2-point conversion attempt is going to be no good. But he just had a couple mishaps with the interceptions here and there. But other than that, I mean, he's been spot on tonight. I mean,
really, what's hurt our offense today is just turnovers.
Yep.
I'd say the only thing that's hurt our offense.
And like what we said before the pregame is that the team with the
Less turnovers and less penalties.
Yep, less
wins.
turnovers and less penalties will win the ball game. And so that's exactly how it's going right now for the Bulls. You know, they just had a chunk full of penalties and a chunk full of turnovers. Because I think the Bulls have only not converted tonight, Peyton, on 1 4th down. Maybe 2.
It might be just one. I'm trying to think. Yeah, it might be just one.
And we're back on at the field here at the Bobcat Stadium. The Bulls and the Bobcats are getting ready to do kickoff. Now, what it was there was a flag down on play, but because the Bulls, they just declined that penalty opportunity. So our current score.
So kickoff about to come about. Rickert going to be doing the kicking duties, and it's going to be a little onside kick, and it's going to be recovered by the Bobcats.
Number 33 catches it and downs himself at the 40. So the Bobcats now start to take the offense position. The wind still isn't to their advantage, so it'll most likely be a running game.
So first down coming up for the Bobcats. Bunch formation. I can almost bet, Payne, that this is going to be an inside handoff.
Yep, fullback dive.
He's trying for the middle, but the Bulls close up that hole. And
Little second surge there, Peyton.
I just think we're just trying to strip the ball right now. Just try to get the ball back.
Yep.
Looks like we called timeout.
I think it's going to be a 30-second timeout. We're going to take one with them, and we will be back live here on YouTube TV with more Bulls action. So I formation, inside handoff to the tight end, or to the fullback, excuse me. It's going to be close to a first down, Peyton. Second or third down coming up for the Bobcats.
I think we're here to try to save as many timeouts. We have 2 left, right? Or do we have 1?
I don't think we have any timeouts left. I think we
Call
called.
any in the third quarter?
I think we called 2 in the third quarter. I could be wrong though.
Just trying to think.
I know for sure we called 1 in the third quarter, so I think we have 1 left.
I think we should just save it. Honestly, I mean, save it for like maybe the next drive. We'll try to get a stop here, and then
Face mask.
Yep.
Pressured. There is a flag down. Possible face guard.
So a face mask penalty is going to be called.
So we do have a flag down to find out the details. One moment. The referee is stepping off into Bulls territory, so it's against the Bulls. And it's quite a deep one. Must have been a face mask.
So that's going to be a 15-yarder and a free first down for the Bobcats.
Free first down for the Bobcats. Yeah, that was a little bit grabby there.
So same formation look coming up for the Bobcats.
We have 3:29 left on the clock. Bobcats 54, Bulls 38. It's first
And it's going to be an inside handoff. A lot of daylight, and he's going to be finally brought down, but not after he picks up enough for a first down.
And they've opened it up. It is a first down. We've got a new report that Ted's voice is merely horribly sore. So, hopefully he will be recovered shortly enough. They're at the line of scrimmage. We've got what looks to be a sweep run looking for McKinley.
And it's going to be an inside handoff to the fullback. Bulls defense is there.
Directly because the offensive line is on their toes. So, yes, unfortunately, it looks like the offensive line is fired up on the Bobcats. They're doing their teamwork very effectively. We've got a gain of 3-4 on that play, looks like. It is 2nd and 7. Our game is brought to you by the Tire Shop. Tires, no problem. We'll get you changed. Also,
I formation, Peyton.
Beaver Sales
Quarterback keeper going to cut up field, and he's going to be brought down. Third down coming up.
on the left side, almost a sweep, but not quite. They did have to get past a lot of Bulls for that one. Bulls are kind of picking up the pace on the defensive side.
So 3rd and 7 coming up for the Bobcats here.
We've got 3rd and 7. There wasn't really any gain on that one. Coach Watt, Watt, was it? Yeah, Coach Watt is right now prodding with his running defense to where the weak spots might be at the moment.
So man in motion.
Oh, we've got
A timeout is going to be called. We're going to take one with them, and we will be back live here on YouTube TV with more Bulls action. And we are back. Minute and a half left to go here in the ball game. Ball is inside handoff and snap. 10-5 touchdown Bobcats.
Bobcats on that run. They widen their lead once again. It is now 60-38. There being a 22-point spread on the game right at the moment. And with only a minute 24. We've got 15 seconds left on the play clock. But they head up to the line of scrimmage.
Man in motion. Ball is snapped. Drop back to throw. Hits it.
And he drops it. So, no 2 points that time.
2-point conversion attempt, no good. Minute and 20 seconds left to go here in the ball game. We're going to go to a quick commercial break and be back live here on YouTube TV. Don't go anywhere. It is going to be recovered by the Bobcats.
25. So they've got. Oh man, it's kind of sad being the nerd. Not really. Is it just me, or is 40 the middle of the field? Yes, 40 is the middle of the field. It's not just me. I know. I must be getting narrow-minded in my old age. Anyway, the Bulls and the Bobcats go up close. There is momentary wavering in the crowd. Apparently somebody got a hold of the notches. However, if you'll remember, they also said...
So they're going to take a few kneel downs, and that's going to do it for your game. Bobcats are going to take this one 62-38.
Our Tri-Media Insurance game. And we'll be happy here momentarily in less...
Just a couple, big-time turnovers that the Bobcats kind of forced there, Peyton, late in the game.
I thought, it's one of the best games we played all year. I really do think so. I mean, the score didn't look like it, but
Defensive played
I thought we
very,
played
very
really
well.
good today.
Offense was very versatile, keeping the Bobcats guessing with our pass game. And, run game was kind of not really what we're
And
used to.
We were
but
talking about that. I mean, that we knew that Tyrone's going to be hard to
run
on, but we passed more really good today. And we're going to be hard to stop if we're able to do that every game, because especially with our running game that we have.
The referees say, quit messing around and play football, guys. The lineup again. And again.
So that is going to do it, Peyton. So we're going to do this fairly quick, like we just talked about. The offense looked really, really good.
Just happened there. It was wonderful awkwardness.
So, Peyton, at this time, I'm going to let you choose our Watonga Cheese Factory player of the game. But mean you have the same player in mind, maybe.
Who do you have?
I'd have to go with Keenan Doherty here.
Okay, I'll go with, on defense, I'm going to go Gentry. I'm going to go Gentry Parker on defense.
Very, very good selections there. Doherty played very, very well in the pass game and, being versatile in the run game. And like you said, Gentry did a really good job tackling tonight. So next week we have
Winoka
at their place.
At Winoka.
At their place. So we're signing off from Tyrone. Everybody have a very safe weekend.